From winning 7-0 against Manchester United to losing 1-0 against Bournemouth away, we can conclude that Liverpool has had a pretty messy season all around. But exactly 10 years ago, we had a strike partnership which managed to score 53 goals in the Premier League that season. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Let's Gameplay, back at it again for another Dream League Soccer 19 video. And by the way, if you'd happen to be an iOS user, the only method proven to download this game again is to change your allegiance to St. Kitts and Nevis, which I had to do to actually be able to re-download this game in the App Store. So if you happen to be on iOS, switch your nation to St. Kitts and Nevis and you'd be able to download the game. So basically the reason that I chose to play Dream League Soccer 19 today is because it was the last game to feature Daniel Sturridge within it. If you didn't know, this was the last game to include Daniel Sturridge. So we hover over and we see Luis Suarez, 88 rated. As you can see here in the background, I managed to download the 13-14 iconic Liverpool FC kits. And I must say those kits are fucking legendary. So here we have the SAS duo of Luis Suarez and Daniel Sturridge, training their attributes up to reflect their overalls at the time. 13-14 Daniel Sturridge before his career fell off a cliff because of the injuries, and 13-14 Luis Suarez, world's best striker at the time, collecting the Golden Boot and winning the PFA Player of the Year, scoring 31 goals and getting 12 assists in the Premier League that season. But we get into the online gameplay. Obviously, the Dream League Soccer 19 servers are still alive, luckily. So let's get into this. Daniel Sturridge receiving the ball, squaring it, but the guy couldn't finish it there. We go through on goal with Daniel Sturridge passing it to Luis Suarez, but we do get a corner kick out of that. Sturridge going for the spectacular there, but he didn't finish it off there. But Daniel Sturridge getting on the end of the pass of Luis Suarez, and Daniel Sturridge finding the back of the net for the first time in our Dream League Soccer 19 online campaign. Luis Suarez through on goal, but AIDS happens, and the keeper collects the ball again. Luis Suarez, middle of the pitch, receives the ball, goes through onto the net and finishes it off perfectly for the second goal of the game. We're gliding towards victory here as Luis Suarez receives the ball, squares it none other than Steffi Mavididi to score the third goal of the game. I send him a funny text message, but anyways, Suarez hits the keeper, and oh my days, what a sweaty, sexy finish. The double back heel or whatever it was, a flare finish from Luis Suarez. Man of the match, Luisito Suarez, and we hover over into the second game of our campaign. After searching for an opponent in Dream League Soccer Online, we come up against a guy who created Haaland in game, and obviously creative players are fucking overpowered. So we obviously concede 3 goals against Erling Braut Haaland, and Kolo Touré defending on display here.
Oh, yeah, Kolo Touré, oh, yeah, Kolo Touré, oh, yeah, Kolo Touré, oh, goal, yeah, Kolo Touré.
As we concede 3 goals against this dude, which makes me rage quit the game. Equally horrifying Kolo Touré defending in the next game as we concede 3 goals against this opponent.
Feeling like it's all been pointless.
New game, new opponent, new opportunity as we get a long throw in to Luis Suarez, who runs after the ball like a bulldog on steroids, and Luis Suarez squares it to Daniel Sturridge for our first goal of the game. Suarez receives the ball at the edge of the box and he runs into the box, smashes it in for the second goal of the game, but we do concede a goal against his Toni Kroos, obviously, because my defending is fucking dreadful. Kylian Mbappe absolutely rapes Vincent Kompany in the behind as we concede our second goal. We get another opportunity with Daniel Sturridge. Big chance, Daniel Sturridge through on, oh for fuck's sake. He fucks it up completely. And obviously on the other side of the pitch you got his Frazier Murray, who scores the goal to put us 3-2 behind. And Daniel Sturridge does something weird here, and Suarez fucks up another chance. And Sturridge with another chance. Don't fuck this up. Yes, Daniel Sturridge in the 70th minute. He doesn't fuck it up now, does he? And we're back into the game, but we concede another goal because I don't know, the Liverpool defense is fucking dreadful. So Luis Suarez through on goal in the 85th minute, draws a penalty in the final dying minutes of the game. Daniel Sturridge to equalize, and he does so.
It's all come down to this.
Brilliant! Smashes it into the back of the goddamn net. Let's go. Daniel Sturridge securing us a point and a draw, and Luis Suarez walking away with the man of the match award. So we start off our next game brilliantly with a goal from none other than Daniel Sturridge with the goal, and hugging it out with his boy Luisito Suarez. Obviously Sturridge finding Suarez again, maybe for a second goal. No, fortunately for us, our opponent quit the game early, which meant we only needed 3 more points to secure basically the championship for tier 10. Fernandez gets through on goal, and he decides to absolutely fuck it up, but Sturridge gets the rebound and he fucks it up too, and then Alon scores his second of the game, and I was just fucking pissed off. And
messing about there, clean finish.
just like Liverpool in real life, I choked at the end. For this final part of the video, I had to go ahead and sign Raheem Sterling. I had to go ahead and create Kolo Touré.
This team have got their man.
The legend. I also signed Lucas Leiva, acquired Simon Mignolet, even got Joe Allen, Iago Aspas, who was there in the 13-14 season as a bench warmer. The next player I had to go ahead and create was the Danish centre-back at the time playing for Liverpool, Daniel Agger. In the 18-19 season, Philippe Coutinho decided to backstab the club who made him, and he went all glory hunter to Barcelona. Couldn't find Martin Skritel on the game, so I decided to go with Skriniar instead, because they're literally the same player, and Skriniar is literally from the same nation, and his name starts with a SKR, like Skritel, Skriniar, Martin, Milan. It's basically the same guy. Next up was the creation of Mr. Slipperoony, Captain Fantastic, Steven Gerrard. Welcome back at Anfield. Adding players such as Sacco, Wisdom, Henderson and Flanagan to the team, we finally had acquired our 13-14 authentic Liverpool squad. I remember back in the day, man, like every time Suarez would play against Norwich, he'd absolutely flatten the ground with them, scoring hat-trick after hat-trick if he'd play against Norwich, I swear. Like, he played like a man that was actually possessed by, I don't know what the fuck he's possessed by, but like, Who can play football like that, man? That doesn't make sense. How can you touch a ball like that? Honestly, I'd say 13-14 Suarez edges close. So I thought to myself the most appropriate way to finish off this video was to win a bunch of trophies with the Liverpool 13-14 Rebuild squad in Dream League Soccer 19, because obviously Dream League Soccer 19 is a very cool game, and back in the day I actually didn't finish it off. I don't think I won every trophy within the game. So yeah, I thought to myself, hey, this is the best time to finish off the game as here. We do win the Elite Division, not the Legendary Division. The Legendary Division was introduced in Dream League Soccer 20, I guess. But we do win the Dream League Soccer 19 Elite Division at the hands of Paris Saint-Germain. The next cup final, we play Real Madrid in the Elite Cup final, in fact, which is actually just kind of a league cup for the Elite Division teams to battle it out. But eventually we do win this game 3-0 at the hands of Real Madrid, scoring twice with Daniel Sturridge and Andre Wisdom getting his goal as well, getting on the score sheet there. We do defeat the Madrilean team to lift the Elite Cup in Dream League Soccer 19 as well. What an achievement. Next up, we have the final of the Global Challenge Cup, aka the Champions League final against Chelsea. And yeah, you see Luis Suarez and Daniel Sturridge both putting their names on the score sheet for Liverpool as Andre Wisdom runs through on goal and smashes it in for the third goal of the game. As we do concede a goal at the hands of Gonzalo Higuain. What a Chelsea flop, by the way. But Luis Suarez ain't having none of that shit, because he scores two goals and he collects the match ball. As we beat Chelsea 5-1 in the final of the Global Challenge Cup. Next up, the All-Star Division game against, well, the All-Star team, I guess, and Daniel Sturridge making a mockery of their defenders as he scores an early brace to settle the final score, 2-0 to Liverpool, of course. And yeah, we do lift the All-Star Division trophy. Next up was the final of the International Cup against the Belgians. We do concede an early goal at the hands of Dries Mertens, and we do concede another goal against Kevin De Bruyne indeed. But we do get back into the game in the second half because of two goals from Raheem Sterling. None other than Daniel Sturridge, of course, who settles the game in the dying minutes of extra time or something. And yeah, we do lift the International Cup. Next up, we do hover over into the All-Star Cup, where Daniel Sturridge puts us 1-0 ahead in the tie to yeah, the second goal gets a rebound, and it's none other than Suarez with the goal. Luisito Suarez putting us 2-0 ahead against the Eastern European All-Stars, as we do get the third goal from Daniel Sturridge to lift the All-Star Cup for this Liverpool squad. Let's go. Next up was a game in the First Touch Challenge against First Touch United. If you didn't know, First Touch are the company that actually designed the game. They are like the game developers, and we're basically coming up against the team of the game's developers. So yeah, we get a 1-0 lead off of Steven Gerrard, who smashes it into the net, as we do get a second goal from Luis Suarez, third goal from Daniel Sturridge, smashing it in to put us 3-0 ahead for us to eventually win the First Touch Challenge against First Touch United. Definitely sticking it to the devs. Congratulations on beating First Touch United. That was no easy feat. It seems this victory has sent ripples through the footballing world, and a fellow manager has been so jealous of your success that he has cloned your team in a bid to defeat you. So basically we're playing a team of ourselves, basically our clones, which cloning is pretty illegal in real life, so I don't think this would fly in real life, to be fair. They are playing in the away kits, obviously, so yeah, we absolutely do smash the 13-14 Liverpool squad of clones, of course. So yeah, it's really bizarre playing against your own team, but we do defeat the ultimate challenge against ourselves. Like, imagine playing against yourself in real life. That would be fucking insane. But anyways, yeah, thanks for watching this video. Yeah, see you next time, and